Good afternoon, this is your Solent Sports News at 3. I'm Regan Walsh with the latest headlines. Leeds United have been fined £200,000 by the English Football League over the Spygate scandal. Manager Marcelo Bielsa sent a member of his staff to watch his opposition train, a breach in the rules of good faith. Derby boss Frank Lampard called these actions unethical, while Swansea boss Graham Potter said he had no problem at all. Following their 2-0 FA Cup victory over Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has set his sights on lifting the trophy. Manchester United next face Wolverhampton Wanderers in the quarter-finals, and the Norwegian is confident his side can go the distance.
Wolves have had a fantastic season. The way he's set up his team with the energy and the playmakers he's got, so that will be a tough game for us. But then again, we've been away now. Arsenal been away, Chelsea. So if you want to get to the final, you have to win everyone.
England versus Germany has been a fierce and intriguing rivalry for decades, and we are set to see it take place again, although this time it's in the Champions League as Liverpool will host Bayern Munich. The Reds are yet to lose against German opposition at Anfield, and Klopp has called on the fans to be the difference makers for this tough encounter.
In Germany, a lot of people were talking now about the atmosphere at Anfield, and they were talking about that we are maybe the most emotional club in world football. So, emotion, in my opinion, is a very positive thing, so let's show that.
Tyson Fury has signed a reported $80 million deal with an American broadcaster. ESPN have won the rights to exclusively show Fury's upcoming bouts in the US, including a rematch against Deontay Wilder scheduled for May. Fury's fights will continue to be shown on BT Sports here in the UK. The old saying goes, what happens in the ring stays in the ring, but that's definitely not the case between these two. American boxer Jarrell Miller believes Anthony Joshua will crack like an egg when the two meet up at their first press conference. Last summer's fiery encounter needed to be broken up by security. Joshua and Miller will fight on the 1st of June at Madison Square Gardens in New York. If you're a cricket fan, then this summer is one you'll not want to miss, with only 100 days left until the Cricket World Cup gets underway in England. The hosts are currently in the West Indies, about to start the first of 5 one-day internationals. However, former England captain Alistair Cook has already been looking ahead to this World Cup in the summer that starts at the end of May.
You know, the guys who have played a lot of cricket for England over the last couple of years have been fantastic, and you know, they seem to change the team, suit the conditions of a few of the bowlers. It is exciting, and I think for genuinely England got a brilliant chance in this World Cup.
Rory McIlroy has taken positives from his games after a string of impressive performances. The Northern Irishman finished in the top 3 at the Genesis Open, which took place in the summer of 2018. The Northern Irishman also posted top 5 finishes at the Century Tournament of Champions and the Farmers Insurance Open. A netball side has continued their perfect start to the season. Sophia Kandapa and Rachel Dunn were once again instrumental, as Wasps Netball now remain as the only team with a perfect record this season in the Vitality Super League, with a 58-46 win over the Celtic Dragons. Now on to F1. With the testing in Barcelona, we hand over to Alex Hammond.
Thank you, Regan. Yesterday, Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel finished fastest, with McLaren's Carlos Sainz in an impressive second place. The 5-time world champion Lewis Hamilton was only 9th fastest on that day. Today, Renault's Daniel Ricciardo had rear wing failure this morning, and his car ended up in the gravel. Toro Rosso's Alex Albon also caused an early red flag, as he lost control of his car and also ended up in the gravel. The session was stopped for just over 10 minutes. By lunchtime, Ferrari's Charles Leclerc leaded the way in his first outing as a Ferrari driver. 2018 world champion Lewis Hamilton has only managed to get 7th fastest time, and the British driver has racked up the most number of laps so far with 74. The first race will take place in Melbourne in Australia on the 17th of March.
Thank you, Alex. I am delighted to welcome autosport journalist Tom Jackson to the studio. Now, Tom, looking ahead to this season, what are you expecting to happen?
I fully expect, Ferrari to be a lot closer to Mercedes than they were last year. We're already seeing it in some form this week already. They've led the way both days so far, both Vettel and Leclerc, both very, very quick. Mercedes sandbag quite a lot. Ferrari don't tend to do that quite often at the moment. But it should be very close, very close. Renault will also be a lot further up there. They've got Daniel Ricciardo now. Nico Hülkenberg is also tried and tested. They'll be there, hopefully scoring podiums. They should be, with a team of their size and their budget. They're a works team. They've got a full works engine, full works package. It should be a very, very close fight at the front.
Yeah. And now looking towards the back of the field, Williams have had their problems so far and have missed the opening 2 days of testing. What do you expect from their two, one new driver in George Russell and the return of Robert Kubica this season?
It's a sad situation looking at Williams at the moment because they're a great team, they're a big team, lots of history, lots of heritage. George Russell will do very well. I think he'll be fast and on the pace. He's won F3, he's won F2, and hope one day maybe he'll be a world champion in F1 as well. Robert Kubica, I hope he's quick. I don't know if he will be quite as quick, but you never know. Hopefully, if the car's any good, we don't know yet, obviously it's not here yet, but if the car's good, they should be back up there, maybe scoring some good points. And constructors, Mercedes have won it the last 5 years. It's been 10 years since Ferrari have won. Do you expect Mercedes to dominate again, or do you expect it to be a closer battle? It will be a closer battle. With the rule changes this year, it levels it out again. You don't know what's going to happen. Ferrari had a fast car last year. They let it slip away. This year, I don't think they'll make the same mistake, so I fully expect it'll be a lot closer. Thank you for
that, Tom, and thanks to Alex for the report. That's all from us now. Remember, you can keep up to date on our website, solentjournalism.co.uk, and I'll be back in an hour with the latest, looking ahead to the Champions League fixture tonight against Liverpool against Bayern Munich, Barcelona playing Lyon, and the championship game between West Bromwich Albion and QPR also tonight. And that is all from me. See you later.